Nicklas Backstrom returns to Sweden. A new chapter in hockey. A hockey legend's comeback sparks debate. Can the body outlast the passion? At 37, after a grueling battle with injuries, Nicklas Backstrom is reigniting his hockey career where it all began. But this time, the ice is in Sweden. The former Washington Capitals star, whose hip struggles forced a 2-year hiatus from the NHL, has signed with Brynas IF in the Swedish Hockey League, SHL, reigniting questions about aging athletes, limits and the emotional pull of homecoming. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a player with a surgically repaired hip, stepping onto Europe's larger rinks, still dominate a game built for younger legs? Backstrom seems determined to prove it. "I've spent years rehabbing, but now I feel whole again," he declared at his Brynas unveiling. This isn't just a farewell tour, it's a new chapter. Backstrom's NHL exit in 2023 was abrupt. After hip resurfacing surgery in 2022, a last-ditch procedure to salvage mobility, he managed just 8 games in his final NHL season before conceding defeat to chronic pain. Yet his resilience is undeniable. In 1,105 games with Washington, he amassed 1,033 points, trailing only Alex Ovechkin in franchise history. His 2018 playoff heroics, including 23 points, en route to the Capitals' first Stanley Cup, cemented his legacy as a DC icon. And this is the part most people miss. Backstrom's return isn't just about hockey. It's a family decision, shaped by years of quiet negotiations with Brynas. "My wife and I always envisioned this," he admitted, revealing that Brynas GM Johan Alsson had kept a roster spot open for years. "When we moved back to Gavle this summer, everything clicked." The Capitals' emotional farewell statement called him a foundational cornerstone of their golden era, while Ovechkin, who credits Backstrom for his record-breaking 895th goal, openly wept during their reunion this April. Yet critics whisper, is this comeback a triumph of heart over logic? At 37, on a wider European rink requiring faster transitions, Backstrom's hip will face unprecedented demands. Controversy hook. Some argue veteran stars like Backstrom risk tarnishing their legacies by chasing comebacks. Others see it as a defiant celebration of love for the game. Where do you stand? Should athletes retire on top? Or does the right to play, pain and all, belong solely to them? Backstrom's journey offers no easy answers. He'll debut in a league where he once won Rookie of the Year, 2006, and later Olympic silver, 2014. Meanwhile, Washington fans, now Brynas supporters by proxy, will watch closely. As owner Ted Leonsis tweeted, "Brynas just got a whole bunch of new fans in DC." Final question to readers. If you were in Backstrom's skates, battered by injuries, but hungry for one more shift, would you hang up the jersey or chase the dream? Sound off below. Nicklas Backstrom returns to Sweden. Capitals legend's next chapter. NHL highlights legacy. Nicklas Backstrom, a quiet force that transformed the Capitals, is set to continue his hockey career in Sweden. Backstrom, known for his reserved demeanor, consistently delivered exceptional performances alongside his more boisterous teammate, Alex Ovechkin. Despite his inclination to avoid the spotlight, Backstrom's impact on the Capitals is undeniable. After a 17-year tenure with the Capitals, Backstrom announced his decision to step away from the NHL due to ongoing hip issues. His final NHL game was a discreet affair, with no fanfare to mark the occasion. However, this was not the end of his professional hockey career. Backstrom has signed a 1-year contract with Brynas, the Swedish team he played for before joining the NHL, with an option for an additional year. Throughout his career, Backstrom consistently downplayed his contributions to the team's success. When asked about his role in setting up 279 of Ovechkin's 897 goals, Backstrom deflected the credit back to his teammate. "This is all him, obviously," he said. "I'm not going to take any credit for that." Backstrom's humility belies his significant impact on the Capitals. His poise, patience, and passing ability made him the perfect complement to Ovechkin's scoring prowess. Together, they transformed Washington from a city with little interest in hockey to a thriving hockey community. As Backstrom prepares to continue his career in Sweden, his legacy in the NHL is secure. His coaches and teammates have been quick to acknowledge his contributions, with Capitals coach Spencer Carberry calling him one of the greatest Capitals of all time. While Backstrom may prefer to fade into the background, his impact on the Capitals and the NHL is undeniable. His humility and dedication to the sport have earned him the respect and admiration of his teammates, coaches, and fans alike.